It's been a frustrating day at work trying to get a CT scanner upgraded to work. Need to read the manual again. I thought I had it working, but it's a cool view out here though. Time to go to get some food. Fresh snow on Saturday, about 2 inches. This is all from the wild dog that I brought home by accident. I mean, it looked like that all weekend long. Every time I open the door, and I open the door a lot, shoo, to the point where I don't even think there's any snow over there. No, there's no snow. She was looking, she'd hit the tree and chase the squirrels. The closest big tree is over there. Yeah, that thing, just running around. That's all it did this weekend, is bite me and run around. So we got garlic mashed potatoes, boneless pork, some sauce, and some green shit. So this is what's on my plate today, in case you're wondering. Well, we did go to a garage sale, estate sale this weekend when Dave was here. So these are called setup blocks, and this particular one, it's a little rusty. It is Enhance. Hard to read, but it's, how do you read that? It's right there. Damn, that's hard to read. Anyhow, it is 7 inches long, 3/16 thick, and 1 inch high. This particular one's a lot easier to read. Wow, that is, there we go. 3/16 thick, 3/4 high, and it doesn't say how long it is. I'm gonna guesstimate it's a weird 5.5 inches long. Is this actually 7? Let's double check. It is exactly 7. Got this Union Mass, Orange Mass Union tool, very high quality ruler. I need to clean up. It's nice to have a high quality ruler. This is a paint scraper or a stain scraper. Just easy to get. This I got to put in my car. It's a pressure gauge. A whole bunch of mechanical pencils, and these are. We'll pull these out, but a bunch of these black ones are Pentels, which are high quality Japanese ones, but they're all mechanical pencils. I don't know about these red ones. I mean, they're all mechanical pencils, but I don't know how good these red ones are. They're made in Japan too. So, center punch. So you put the brad nailer in there. It's not a center punch; it's a brad nailer, and you just gotta whack, and it's got a magnet in there, so you just smack. Starrett, which is a company known for gauges and rulers and micrometers, purpose lubricant. I don't know how, I think this comes up, yeah, and then you just, and of course the handle's really what I got, but it's a Starrett handle. It's just super cool. Tape measure I already had. And then I got some CDs, Vince Guardia Trio, Daft Punk, and this car CD, Journey, Live. So, yeah, not a lot, but a few things. Some things I did, some things I didn't. I spent like $4 for all of this. I think $1 each on those. Not that We're on a budget. Why are you biting my... Okay, ready? Go get it. At least she fulfills most of her bargain of bringing it back. That's a milestone. We haven't figured that out with the balls yet. Okay, don't, right, Tom, bite my pants. Go get it. Bring it back. He's getting better at holding it. Oh, as he drops it. Go get him. Okay, well, and tonight, what the fuck's on Chris's plate? We are making portobello fajita plates. So we got some rice going with some zested lemon? No, lime. Who knew? I got a quart of that, and we got my portobellos. I'm supposed to scrape this stuff out, but I like that stuff. So we're gonna try it with, you know, naked. That's not part of this. And then we got some pinto beans, magic sauce. I don't know what that is. Creamy vegan chimichurri. I don't know what that is. Some sort of pepper, Cuban spice, Wonder Mater, onion. And then I don't know what this is. Oh, it's some sort of organic bell pepper and some veggie juice. So we're gonna get to it. 35 minutes. She should be home by then. Well, there we go. So you got your refried beans, you got your rice with lime, you got your portobello, peppers, fresh tomatoes, and a sauce on top. Joe likes these things, so she gets that. My lights are doing good, except for over here, because apparently when I cut this out here, I kind of cut the connector. So she's got it connected off, so I got to get a new connector and put that on. I guess I could take that off. I guess I probably didn't need to take the whole thing off, but we'll do that a little later. It was a rough weekend. Well, got some new symptoms. No speed, yet I'm moving. Airbag, enhance, and seatbelt, which I'm wearing. Dig in the gremlins. Oh well. For now, if a policeman stops me and says, "Hey, do you know how fast you're going?" I'm gonna say, "No idea." So today's episode, what the fuck's on Chris's plate? This is my plate, by the way. We got oven roasted carrot fries, some sort of green vegetable. I think they're onions. I don't know. Then you got your pork. And your Worcestershire sauce.
You forgot to put all of your pretty...
I don't know why I looked up there for a moment. I think it was because I saw these little silicone things. Because I almost bought a set of these for the kitchen. I saw a little dish up there. Looks a lot like that one. And yeah, guess what I found in there? You're right, I found all these. This is a tile hole maker. And I guess these are plug cutters. I just quickly drilled some holes here, and then a lot of trim flush bits. So these ride along the material you want to cut, and then this cuts the material below. This one's missing its little nut on top, but these are expensive. Why is it made in Israel? I forget which one. I think it was this one. It's kind of goofy. But yeah, this alone is very expensive. I remember this, but I don't remember all those. So like I said, I just kind of slapped this in here, so at least I have a holder. Boy, they smell bad. I was soaking them in something, and they smell like a mixture of linseed oil, gasoline, butt juice, and dead bugs. So it's really not that pleasant of a smell. And maybe linseed oil and petrified grandmother. I think that's it. Gotta clean up this a little bit. Life. So I have permission, and I was allowed to take these home. These are 7 foot long hanging LED lights that were removed from where I work. And I stopped by the local dumpster behind all the buildings and was grabbing some, just reaching over and grabbing steal, and I got pulled over by policemen. Is that pulled over, I guess, if you're standing there? I don't know. And I was told that that's public property and they don't want people dumpster diving. So no more dumpster diving for me at Pinecrest anymore. Although I think I technically had permission from, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyhow, so yeah, that's fun. So I'm going to take these apart tomorrow and see what kind of electricities they require. But I don't know what I want to do. I think I just want to make like a strip down the middle or something. I don't know. Maybe down here and then wire in a switch. I really don't have any room over here. Maybe I could run another one over here or something. I don't know. I don't like the way it is. I got one switch over there, which works. I got one switch over there, which does over here and here. This one here I did last year, and it's kind of goofy. It's kind of hidden, but I just kind of strung all these lights together. So, I mean, these are good, but I'd rather have more consistent lightage. Maybe over here. I don't know. This is going to move in the next month over there, and maybe then I'll want more light over here because I kind of have a gap, though. I turn on all the lights, and I have a bunch. I got more over there too. And there's another one over there. So gonna think about it. For now, I'm just gonna unpack it, get out of the truck. It's not supposed to rain until Tuesday, but I'd still like to get it out of there. I don't know why, but I'm dog sitting a horse. It's okay. These guys are, hey, where are you going? Come here, Hagrid. Off the window. Here we are, day camp for puppies. This one's actually getting chased by the big one. And Spike is about to go postal. Maybe not. I don't know. All I know is I got multiple dog remotes. I got this one. Let's see, I think this one works for my dog. I guess I gotta turn it on. I don't know. And then I got this one here. That works on the white dog there. Doesn't seem to affect it. Go play, frolic. Now they're playing eat stick. That's his stick, her stick. Somebody's got a stick. Well, my quest to desimplify my life, we're down to one exercise device here. I've got rid of a rower in the past 5 years, a stepper, a treadmill, and a recumbent bike. I think that's it. This one's the last one. Had a little difficulty maneuvering myself. Then I think it's time to downsize some speakers next, and maybe get another rack like that for CDs. I think I'm gonna downsize that and put the rack over there at CDs. Just want to move some pictures around, but we're getting there. That's gonna be gone soon, someday. Yeah, it's still here. Bring the ball. Where's the ball? Bring the ball. Okay, well, we got some progress on the ball situation. Come here, Moxie. Come here. I'm trying to teach her to do this. At least she doesn't bark and scream at that. Wrong dog got the ball. Moxie! Spike's not happy about this situation. Don't hide with Spike. Don't make Spike protect you from the white shadow. Dog cam here. Little dog. Big dog. Little dog. Big dog. Go get him. Spike's not having fun as usual. So these moron twins have been at it for like 4 hours. I'd like to take a nap, but I can't. I don't think she likes it. Stop it! Tonight, what the fuck's on Chris's plate? We got some meatloaf cooking with some coconut barbecue sauce. Let's take another 10 minutes. We got a cabbage with apples and a vinaigrette. Waiting with beans, so we're gonna be frying up here in some oil. Meanwhile, I thought I would rehook up the lights up here. So basically, I've got these couplers that allow you to go from one strip to another, and I cut them in half and I use them as feeders. I only use the outside wires, and they basically enhance. This slides into this little groove on the sides here, and it hits these little contacts. Again, we're only using the outside, so we'll go ahead and close that up. And if we touch the positive here, or the negative,
man, Boz Skaggs off of one of my favorite
we get light.
albums,
So hope there's enough stick. Probably not. I'll go ahead and fire up the old Chinese M18 glue gun, and we'll heat that up and stick that back up there and tuck the wires back up there. And hopefully that will survive another 10 years without me, cutting off the end. Yep, that's what my plate looks like. Hers looks like that. Mine looks like this. There's something about a set of drill bits not fully populated. Drive this shit out. They drive me crazy. So, life has been exposed. And yes, I did find that in the laundry. I was taking out my laundry from last week that I never took out of the dryer. So we'll put that back. So last week, while I was cutting the woods for the flooring, I thought I'd use this beast. She's pretty fancy. So you hit the button and the blade comes down. There's only one problem here. I found this out on the second cut. If you look carefully, that blade is twisted. It doesn't run parallel. It's in more here than it is here. And so if you're using this along your guide, you ain't gonna get a straight cut. So I looked online, and there's no way to adjust this, at least by the manual. So we're gonna have to impact true it. So impact truing is a mode where I designed in the 80s for bicycle wheels. You just bang on it. That doesn't look quite straight. There's probably a more scientific way to do this. I might have overcompensated there. So impact truing is where you got a bicycle wheel and the wheel's like, because it got an impact. Well, instead of using the force of the spokes to pull it back, and when you do that, you're going to offset the wheel. You're going to make a less strong wheel because you're tightening here and you're loosening here and you're throwing out the balance of the entire wheel. So you just put it on the side and you go whack. The sound effects are optional. You don't have to. That's from the oil because I was down a quart. Yeah, and usually that bends the wheel back in. Works extremely well on steel wheels because steel wheels don't have a memory. Aluminum, once it's bent, wants to stay bent. I don't know why, because it was already in a, straight. I guess it has a memory in that whatever state it's in right now, it wants to stay there. What are you eating? That's weird. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and give this a twist or two. There's nothing in the manual about how to even approach this problem. Other than one guy said it came that way, and he was told by the support there to just send it back to where he bought it from. Well, I don't remember where I bought this from, and it's been about 5 years, maybe more. Took the cover off this. The problem is I don't know how to hook them up electrically. So I tried to pull up this little guy right there, and it wouldn't. It's not big enough. And it says something about 38 volts. So you don't drive this with 110 volts. Plus, these are low voltage wires, although they don't draw much. But, yeah, it looks like they didn't do me any service. He just cut the wires off right here. Had he had gone a little longer. So, I gotta undo these screws, undo these connectors, pull this unit out, and find out what's in there. I think there's a transformer of some sort. Probably a switching electric one. Switching meaning, it's sampling the waveform and turning on and off, drawing enough power that it wants. So it makes it more efficient than, let's say, like an iron you plug in that's just constantly pulling power. So, yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to do that in each one of these. So there's, I thought there were 5. I don't know why I thought there were 5. Probably because he told me there were 5. I still haven't figured out how I want to arrange these. It doesn't look straight. I kind of go. The other one's not straight. It's just not straight. Yeah, they do kind of cantilever in, probably for stabilities. These are semi-bolted to the ground, meaning I did 2. Just didn't want it to wander. I don't know. I'm thinking right now, I'm kind of putting them this way. And I'm gonna, with the exception of here, there's a little lip. Any of these, I'm just gonna put a 2x4 inside the lip in the chain, just so that they're kind of hanging from the rafters, versus doing a big 2x4 across or something. I don't like doing that because it hurts the stability, the structure, because these are, you know, being held down. I know it's a girder, but just hang it in there. Of course, over here I can't do that because that's a smooth laminated beam. There's 2 beams. There's a lam beam over here and over here. That's because the stairwell goes across. So these actually are supported by those, which means I should have like double over there, which I don't, but it's a whole other thing. What is this? This whole thing's gonna collapse on me. All right, puppy? Yeah. That's a fail. We'll put that right back. There's these little tiny clips on here. Enhance. Enhance. Little tiny clips. You just push. Or you yank it out and break it. I mean, whichever works for you. This one didn't want to come out. So this is not the way to gain answers. I guess we got to take the other side apart. Great. Which means I probably got to do the whole thing. Even better. Okay, well, flipping over is clear that you don't get it from there because I can see screws in there, which only can come from here. Then I realize this whole thing slides off, which is what I've done now. Here it comes to this cute. Oh, shit, it fell. Oh, wait, this little guide thing will keep it from hitting your head. Great. Looks like this is how that's weird. How does this go? Oh, you squeeze in. Interesting. So it must be like that. Anywho, so now I got the wires exposed. I can add new wires on here. It looks like they use Wagos, which are expensive connectors. I don't. It looks like it goes to here, here. So we'll pull up the part number here. Yeah, it's got a transformer. So these are basically LED lights that have been converted from like a fluorescent ballast. Goofy, but we can deal with that. So again, we'll have to diagnose or figure out what the heck's going on here. So why do we have so many wires? We should have a ground. Yes. Oh, we got all these extra. So I think like the other LED lights that I borrowed from work permanently, I forget what they are. I gotta figure out it. I think these are controlled, like a dimmer circuit or something. That's why there's so many lights, because there should just be 2 wires here, 4 and 1 ground. Interesting. Well, at least we can be able to get this one. Yeah, you see there's resistors and crap down there. Great. Okay, there's a schematic right there. So let's rotate. Check out the schematic. Great. Dimmer. Yeah, there's a dimmer, a violet and a gray. So we probably can ignore those 2. Those are the thinner wires too, and just use these 2. So we'll probably hook up a experimental lighting path, you know, extension cord with these plugged into there and see what happens. Thinking, Chris, what the fuck? You probably got better than these cheesy kind, but actually, those are Kleins. Older than sin. Kind of rusty, but they actually did a pretty good job. And they're just old school. Okay, so we got our bare elements, and we'll go find ourselves a random extension cord right here. Yeah. This is a permanently installed fixture. You know, when you need to jump start a car or whatnot, just grab it. And this is safe. So just gotta shove the wire in there. I can't do this two-handed, one-handed. I have to come up with a jig. I'll be back. Okay, using my Super Sketchy testing equipment, she works. It's interesting how much diffusion those do, meaning, so right here you see the individual LEDs. Oh, that green light's cool. But then you put the cover on. So, okay, so we'll just have to, we'll clip these off, or remove them from here, and we'll prepare for that. There are ends on these, and it looks like it's designed for cabling, meaning like that sparry metal BX crap. Okay, so we got 4. We'll assume they all work because they worked when they're pulled down. We know which wires to use. We know which wires not to use. And now let's really figure out how we want to wire it. Methinks, seems a lot of crap over here. Obstacles, this is. I gotta set that up again. The Alexa doesn't work with that. The garage door opener works. It shuts the garage door if it's open at 11, and you can use the app. But I want to say, hey, Alexa, Echo, open the garage door. Close it. I want to use the voice. Echo, open garage door. It doesn't work. The only way I know how to do is just to reset that unit up. Anywho's, so my thought was to wire a switch over there, but maybe I do it over here. I don't know. Put a second one here, and you go up, but you go over, you power them. And these could be linked, so to speak. So I'll just use the same power feed for one, just keep going on. This will be bright, I think. Maybe brighter, at least a little less. This might be considered kind of a ghetto. I didn't want to go across these. There were kayaks here. I guess I could have. I don't know. I just wanted more light. I got this worked out. So we got assembly line. So the first step is remove this plate. This one I have, it just isn't on there. Remove that screw. Slide the cover off. Pop the top off. I'm actually removing all the wires. There's a little on the power supply, ballast. There's a little push, and you just pull them out and just remove them all. Don't need them. Extend the cables out so I can reach them and the ground, and hook it all back together. Now why? This one's different. I don't know what's going on there. That went into a C channel. That's that stuff like that. That's interesting. Okay, well, I got 4 to do. Just get her done, you know. And then I got some nice copper wire that I can do absolutely nothing with. If you remove the screw and you got these never agains, meaning they slide in, never again come out, you don't want to fight it, just pop the cover off. You just got to rotate her. And we'll take this out. Why is that connected? He asks. Oh, because these are each driven separately. So proceed. One of these continues to be a mystery. Like this is a different connector. And this one, the wires don't even seem to be hooked up. And nor does these. You just push those in with the shark object, those little pins and hands. They're just push connectors right down there. So a little twisty thing where you put the screwdriver through. Well, I lied. Apparently they're a chew toy. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, and so we will use those apparently. The chicks are here. The chicks are here. Come see the chicks?
Get those. Yeah, I like those ones, but they die very fast. Yeah.
Oh, there's some little chickens. You got some chickens? There's some different kind of chickens. Where are the ducks at? Where are you going? It's dinner. Fairly decent day out, and so we went shopping in the old truck store. Got 40 pounds of black sunseed, bird seed. Again, I mixed these two. The birds have been going crazy. I filled that 2 hours ago. It's already half gone, and the top's half off. Thank you, Mr. Squirrel. Went to the Harbor Freight, and so last weekend I was using the nailer, and I realized I got nails everywhere, and I don't have nails in a case, so I got this case. Being that these are trays I can take out, and they're only $6, they'll be handy for the nails, so I'm gonna put on my 18 gauge and 16 gauge, or a lot. Not all maybe, but a lot in there. Then I just grabbed this. This was on sale for $6. Can never have enough organization, I'm learning. Speaking of which, I bought these for my father. One for his property down south and one for home. Just a little cute kit with bits. And their diamond bits are supposed to be really good. You know, they really grip relate with the diamonds. So one for home, which I'll probably use more than him. And then one for down south. And got one for Olivia. She got a birthday coming up. These were free, so I figured I'd give those to Joe. So we're gonna grill some chicken and some bacon. You know, some staples that one needs. Feels like spring out here. Washing the old top blanket that turns brown because of somebody like that who's been running around all day. As much as yesterday, though. I eat that. She ate a wire nut today when I was working on the lights. That's great. So tonight on What the Fuck is on Chris's plate? Apparently some of Joe's food. These are gluten-free noodles and some Rayo spaghetti sauce. Man, that's hot. And mixing some fried, grilled chicken and garlics and onions into the sauce. And then I'm trying to get rid of this Ches, so it's on mine. She doesn't know about that, the finger thing. And yeah, that's what dinner is. Tomorrow we'll have the good stuff. You like the puppy?
That's hilarious.